This video because I stupidly doxed myself. Have to remember not to use my first name. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, I've had an eventful morning. I basically just did something that I haven't done since the 80s. Back when I was a lad, my parents, my dad knew I had autism, but he kept it a secret from me. And the changeover from primary school to secondary school was really jarring for me, and I had a lot of confusion and a lot of stress because I liked primary school, but secondary school I absolutely hated. All of the technicalities of the thing just drove me a little bit loopy. And so yeah, it wasn't fun for me, secondary school. I actually developed a lot of suicidal tendencies when I was at primary school, secondary school. Primary school was mostly fun. I used to get into trouble a lot because people didn't understand, especially teachers didn't understand how to handle a child who has autism. Especially since no one knew what Asperger's was back then. So yeah, there was that. Wasn't a lot of fun. Whoop! Whoop, 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 whoop.
Steady.
I'll deliver this barrel first, and then I'll be. Yeah. So secondary school's pretty horrible for me. The kids weren't particularly nice, and I was bullied quite a bit by older children who just didn't understand me because I was loud and I could be a little bit annoying, and you know, I have a tendency to think outside the box and down the street and off on another planet type thing with my autism. I've noticed this recently talking to a porn star on Twitter that I was confusing the life out of her, and then I explained, oh sorry, it's because I'm autistic. My brain has a tendency to not... I don't know the norms. So we were getting into a conversation about what's better for sofas, leather or suede, or I think it's felt she wanted. She wanted some sort of green material, and I was like, well, it's very absorbent, you know. If you get a cat or a dog, or you want to sit there masturbating, you know, that's going to stain a lot. If you got leather, at least you can just wipe it down. But yeah, but I wasn't thinking on her same wavelength. She didn't even know what a credenza or an ottoman was, so you know, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm getting completely off subject. So 1988, Saturday morning, my sister and my mother go shopping, and they're only going to be gone about 3 hours. But to my sister, 3 hours is 5 hours when shopping. So I get up thinking it's Monday for some reason, even though it was Friday the night before, and I rush off to school thinking I'm late, and panic, get all the way to the school, gates are locked. I thought, oh shit, I've locked the gates. So I'm looking for a way in, sneaking through a bush or something, and then I notice there's no sound, which brought me to the suspicion, oh bugger, it's a Saturday. So I get all the way home, and because when I was only about 12 at the time, and my mum was worried that if they gave me a key, I'd lose the thing. I'm sat out on the doorstep waiting to be let back in. Unfortunately, a neighbour of mine called Stella said, "Hello, name removed." Not doing that mistake again. Yeah, so I ended up watching Murder, She Wrote for 3 hours on videos, because she was a nice old lady, but she was a little bit bonkers, which, yeah, I can't remember what I'm doing. Right. Oh. I can't deliver that because the other bit. Let's put this junk in storage and I can do those games, those missions later.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Won't make for a very good postman. Right. Private locker. Oh no, I need that. Does that improve my weight? Orders. Right.
This is a somewhat unusual order. You're going to want to review the key points in the summary.
Can't be that hard. Right. Got everything I need already. Right. That should stabilise it.
Order assigned.
Oh.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping up. You're passing through mule territory. Move fast and quiet. As if they see you. If they catch you. To think that their parents were reporters like you who risked life and limb to try and keep our country together. And now their broken children carry on the work.
Where am I going? Ah, right. Marker.
Without any understanding of what it once meant. It's a ritual to them. The delivery. An insatiable addiction.
Oh.
They'll be coming for you to get their next fix. Keep on keeping up.
Where am I going? Bloody map! You can't tell which way you're heading. Oh, it's that way, right. Anyway, yeah, so what happened this morning was I got up thinking, oh, it's Tuesday. Oh, better get ready for work. Feeling a bit miserable, not really wanting to go back to work. Get all the way to work. They go, Steve, what are you doing here? And I'm like, oh, well, it's Tuesday, isn't it? No, it's Monday. So I've basically gone into work. I could have got up at 1 instead of 9. I could have been playing games till 3 in the morning, as I normally would. And yeah, I basically, it's not a wasted day. I went shopping and I got some very nice fruit ciders that I'm going to drink. I've run a bath, but I'm going to have to let it cool because I've got a bath that seems to want to turn me into boiled fish. Is this going to open? No, I've got to walk all the way round. For an open world game, there's a lot of walls. Just seen one of my, well, I'm not a communist, so I don't really consider myself political allies with communists, but I do like some of the bread tubers. Oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not supposed to go. No, no. Go back to where I came. Oh bugger this, I'm gonna... where's system? Load last save game. Don't like those bloody stairs again. Well, for my first playthrough, this is the only game where I've only died twice in the first 10 hours. And that wasn't really death, that was because I couldn't work out how to go through all these sublimin lists for the hand grenades.
Scanning bridges ID.
Right, now
Verifying ID.
let's
Clear. Name's Sam. Weapons detected.
let's sort out these missions, because I think I've got missions where I can't do them. Right, that one I can cancel.
All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Hello?
Orders. Oh bloody hell, I know what I've done wrong. Gotta go back now to blooming load. Oh, right, sorry. This game's, if you haven't got a brain for going through lists and reading things, it can be a real puzzler. So you know,
Scanning bridges.
there's a reason why I don't work in offices.
Clear. Weapons detected.
That, and I drive everyone crazy after a while, because like I was saying, I haven't really got a brain that's geared up for
weapons will be locked until departure. All clear.
Name's Sam.
Welcome.
I haven't really got a brain for like working in teams and things.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Now I can unload some of this shite. Put that in there. That thing I've not used once and it's just taken up lots of weight. That I can get rid of. Yeah, much better. Right, now to take some orders.
This is a somewhat unusual.
Yeah, we've been through that. Shut up. Why can't I get a different, more than one voice actor? Jeez. Right. I always need more than one of them. Range. There we go. Yeah, not overburdened now. Oh. There.
Order assigned.
Here's my sunglasses there. Gotta look cool.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on.
You're passing through mule territory. Move fast and quiet. Because if they see you, if they catch you, to think that their parents were porters like you who risked life and limb to try and keep our country together. And now their broken children carry on the work without any understanding of what it once meant. It's a ritual to them, the delivery, an insatiable addiction. And they'll be coming for you to get their next fix.
Keep on keeping on.
Wish I had that motorbike.
Have a pleasant journey.
I wonder if that works. I'm probably going to get to it and they'll say, no! No.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Someone's been doing a lot of peeing. Oh, hello, what have we got here? Yeah, I'll pick the right way. Have a bit of this. This is a new Copperberg passion fruit flavour. Mm. And it's really nice. Mm. Spoilt for choice with alcohol. I've got 4 bottles of fruit cider and a bottle of mead. I was going to get it for Christmas, but I had a little bit of a money issue just before Christmas. Smoke decoy, right, let's have that. No, that wasn't a decoy. Oh, for crying out. No, I don't want that. I want that. Sounds like early 80s Doctor Who music. Ooh, load of that. I don't know what stuff. Mules. I think they're the junk mail deliverers of the future. Bloody can't stand that. The amount of blooming things for pizzas I get. I'm like, I'm trying to diet. Stop. And besides, I'm not a huge pizza fan. I quite like a nice thin crust pizza, but usually with something else, with chips. I can't just eat one giant tractor tyre sized pizza to myself. There we go. Nice and clear. I was talking about non-compete, wasn't I? Yeah, he's got a Twitter, well, not a ban, he's in Twitter jail because there's this YouTuber I vaguely remember called Joey Salads, who has become like a right-wing, he's running for office. I don't know where. But yeah, he's running for office, and he was saying stupid stuff about socialism, and a lot of socialists have, well, I think they're more communist than socialist. I know socialism, and usually they're talking in terms that I'm like, no. Workers control the means of production. That's not socialism for me, that's communism. But yeah, he's a nice bloke. Fella called America Johnson, goes by the name Non-Compete. And so he basically just reposted stuff that Joey Salad's done in the past, like drinking his own piss on a video, because he was a bit not so much Keemstar. I'm trying to think of there was a fella called Saint Peppers who would go up to girls and just kiss them and things like that, and people would give him a pass because he was like a sort of a cute guy, a cute teenage guy, and you know, I suppose what's his name, Logan Paul, and his very autistic brother, I can't remember what his name is. Yeah, that sort of popularity, and you're like, why are these people popular? They're just horrible. But yeah, Joey Salads is one of those, and make delivery. Well, at least it ain't raining.
Delivering cargo.
Thanks. Sam Bridges, I presume? I've heard of you. The man trekking across the country trying to reconnect folks. I appreciate you bringing me this. I do. Times have been tough without Fragile Express to handle deliveries. Let me just check the cargo. Huh. Wow. Took really good care of this.
I'm still seeing people bigging up Star Wars, and people are countering it, because one side is saying, oh well, I really enjoyed it, I really liked it. The other side is saying, oh, that's an attack on Rian Johnson. And I'm like, well, both the last two Star Wars films weren't very good. I don't know what you're talking about.
I need you to understand something. It's about Fragile. You might have heard she helped terrorists, that she didn't care who got hurt. But I'm telling you, that's gotta be bullshit. Her and her people put their lives on the line to get us what we needed. She's a hero through and through. Look, I was born in a shelter. The only world I've ever known is within these walls.
Oh God, these endless cutscenes.
I can't even begin to imagine it. But if that Cupid connects me to everyone else, I won't have to. So yeah, I want to join the UCA. I want to see what I've been missing.
Why he floats, I've got no idea. Or why the baby gets excited. Oh, exoskeleton.
And with that, my standalone 3D printer is capable of chiral printing. Assuming it works, the Evo Devo unit should enable me to replicate all kinds of archived objects. We can rebuild America one piece at a time. In the meantime, I can use the network to see what's going on in the cities, track mule and terrorist activity. It's like you brought me the whole wide world in that package. Thank you, Sam. Let's do business again. Oh yeah. I've got a little something I'd like you to put through its paces. An assist unit I developed myself. Works perfectly in sim trials, but I need someone to test it out on solid ground. And if it makes your job a little easier, all the better.
Sam, active skeletons attach to your legs and augment your physical capabilities. The one you've got there is a load-bearing AS, designed to reinforce your joints. Just wearing an AS will provide additional support, but you can also boost it to maximize its potential. Go ahead and take it for a spin. You won't be disappointed.
I think that's what I've got to do. Oh, got it on. Right. Huh.
Thank you kindly. Come around again soon.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
All right, that's one prepper way station. 2 to go.
Keep on keeping on.
Don't do anything I want.
You are here. Oh. I've got to go back all the way through that territory again. Let's head this way. Let's have a look.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, that's piss mushrooms. Oh. Right. Metals. I think we're going to have to auto. There we go. Oh, no. Whoa! Metal. Yeah. So yeah, Joey Salad's drinking his own pee. Obviously, his press manager, if he's got one, if he's running for office, most people do have the sense. Well, apart from Donald Trump, who claimed that his own publicist was someone else when it wasn't. It was him putting on a silly voice because he's amazingly cheap for a bloke who claims to be a billionaire, which he's not. Beat the shit out of this bloke when he's alone. Nick his stuff. And skull pop. Have a look on the map. I'm nearly there. A couple of craters. Oh shit. Well, I've got enough to get over that. I've got a ladder. This is an odd game for since you can punch enemies, but you can't shoot at them from a distance. I know later on you get a bowler gun, but because you can't kill anyone as well is a problem. Because you know, that would be the easiest way of solving that problem. But oh, it's not a crater. Cooling tower. It's funny, it looks like a crater on the map, but yeah, it's something else.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
Yeah, the leg thing, it looks a little bit like, is it his name, Autocon, the fella from Metal Gear Solid 5, who was a bit of a nasty piece of work actually. Who actually built the Metal Gear robot, but funny because in the other games there's a bloke who looked like him but wasn't a piece of shit. But Metal Gear Solid 5, once you complete it, there were things in there. I know that there was supposedly another 2 chapters to the game that they didn't include because they just wanted to sell the stuff, you know, because
how's it going? Guys like you make me proud to be part of Bridges.
Oh, here we go, more ego polishing. Oh. Let's have a look. Yep.
Until... Good work. New order available.
Still,
Please access
it's pretty amazing how YouTubers who go into politics, every time I've seen it happen, I'm like, why do you bother? Really, why are you bothering? It's never going to turn out well. As we've seen quite recently with Cenk Uygur of the Young Turks, who he's running for office, and as soon as I heard, I thought, oh dear, this isn't going to be good. Oop. Simple reason is most YouTubers, like I said, when they start, people will say things that they later regret. And, you know,
thank you for your continued support.
they went after because Uygur had a interview with David Duke, and they purposely misinterpreted what he was saying about you know, the bloke being racist, and the New York Times had to apologise, and yeah, they and all of the woke scolds were all sort of polishing their egos about it for the next week. Oh look, the New York Times had to apologise, and I'm just like, yeah. And I'm like, you might think that's a victory, but I'm sure that Cenk has said other stupid things. And lo and behold, 2 days later, someone looked up a thing where Uygur was talking to Anna Kasparian, and there was a story about a woman who'd been molesting horses and that she had been arrested, and being who he is, he went, oh, there's nothing wrong with that. And now loads of people are asking him, oh, what do you mean that there's nothing wrong with interfering with horses? and he's gone really quiet, and every time anyone asks any of the other young Turks, they go, "What?" And that they usually fall back on the, "Oh, but the New York Times gave an apology," and you're just like, well, yeah, they apologised for that, but he said this, and then they're trying to say, well, there's nothing wrong really with what he said, and I'm like, really? So yeah, I knew it'd be a mistake because we've seen all this with, in the UK, Sargon of Akkad, who ran for office, and every stupid thing that he'd ever said, such as age of consent, and of making out he was joking by saying about a woman's that I wouldn't even rape you stuff that really backfired badly. Yeah, right. Fine line of
Yeah, sure thing.
Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Let's get the line up. Right. There we go. Right, that's the way. Oh, you son of a bitch! I got to go for that stupid gate. Oh!
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Line up. Some energy drink.
How you doing, Sam?
Ah, water. Right, got to find a nice shallow bit to cross. It's up there, I think.
Always like the quiet.
Let's get a ladder out. No, my luck, I'm going to run into a load of ghosts. Let's look at the map. Line it up a bit. Yeah, follow the river down. Yeah. I'm gonna let it show.
Keep it up. Keep it up. There we go.
I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, oh, there's clouds over there. Flying maggots. Find a nice patch now. We'll sit down for a minute. It's a bit of green. There we go, that'll do.
Okay. Let's just sit here for a second.
Let my robot legs recharge. One more minute. Wish I could have a sleep for 1 minute 16 seconds and be refreshed. Oh, there's a whole load of them.
Anybody hear me?
How do I do markers? I can't remember how you do it.
A bridge link is another way of describing the connection between you and another porter. If you want to forge a powerful bond, consider a strand contract.
How do I do that? Okay. Nope. That's not it. Supply request. Nope. That's not it. Orders. Cargo. Oh, I don't know. Sod it. Oh, no, I'll leave some P. That'll, right, how do I P? Right. Check the map. Yeah, I got the right line up. Hit flask of Monster Energy drink. Well, it's different. I'll say that, it's different. That's a little loop.
I'm Sam! Anybody hear me?
Look at the map. I've got half a mile in. It's amazing, this stone all looks volcanic.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
I think I see non-natural structures. Aha! Oh my luck, that's those fucking nutcases. There it is, it's nutcases. Shit. Oh, where's the smoke grenade? Is that a smoke grenade? Yeah. Yeah, it's like they're young by now. Whew. Have a look at the map. Ah. Line you up. Oh shit, it's at the top of that hill. Bollocks! Where there's a Will, there's a Tom, Dick and Harry, so should be able to make up there.
Always like the quiet.
That looks promising. The trick to mountains or high hills is to go up on a diagonal. Keep doing diagonals because then you don't exhaust yourself and you won't fall backwards.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Whoop. Almost. That. Oh, I'm virtually on top of it. There. Aha! Eureka!
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Have a look at the old coot.
Delivering cargo.
I've been expecting you. You are my lifeline. I've only managed to get this far thanks to porters, and you don't ask for anything in return. You have my gratitude. Let's see how's the package. Wow, this is great. Excellent job, thank you.
Awesome!
So you're here on behalf of Fragile Express. Please tell me you put the terrorists behind you. When Fragile, the daughter of the founder, started associating with other couriers, things started getting scary around here. Rumors say that she caused the explosion at Middle Knot City, and there's a part of me that believes it. Of course, she could be just another one of their victims. Are you connecting the chiral network? I don't mind a contract with Bridges, but I'm not going to join the UCA. Go ahead if you're fine with that.
Maybe you already heard it from Fragile, but preppers who don't want to be a part of the UCA can still sign a contract with Bridges to join the network. They get to use our delivery services and other basic chiral network infrastructure, much like our full members. Similarly, you'll be able to use their chiral printing facilities to replenish your supplies. They are not, however, obligated to exchange data with us. So don't expect them to share intel or help with the development of new tech. In an ideal world, everyone would be a part of the UCA, of course. But failing that, we want everyone to at least be a part of the network. They can always change their minds after the fact. The Cupid will interface differently with the terminal depending on the type of contract. So connect your Cupid to confirm.
Oh, here comes the stars. And we're flying again. Technogasm.
The company just got too big. Times like these, we should all keep it close and tight. That goes for couriers, too. Otherwise, we'll just make the same mistakes. Republics, federations, coalitions, states. Connecting all kinds of people together. It's just asking for trouble. Sorry. It's been a while since I last talked to anyone. Travel safe. See you around, then.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Good job, Sam.
Information.
That's 2 prepper way stations integrated into the chiral network. Just 1 more left.
Oh, I'm heading the wrong way. Right.
Weapons restricted. Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Hey there! Hey there! Hey there!
Ooh. Should be be able to jump. No. You can do that on oh, what's it called? Far Cry though. Helps with the abseiling. Ooh. Whoa. Check my line of sight. I'm slightly off.
Thanks for the help.
Far away from that enemy territory. I wonder if I can make it behind the mountain and around. I think I'm gonna cut across territory. Let's go for B. Pea mushrooms.
There we go.
This area is absolutely full of springs. That suggests a diverted river. Sometimes happens with earthquakes. One of my hobbies as a young lad was stuff like potholing and orienteering and land mapping. Once you understand land mapping, you can. It's like having a general understanding of physical laws, that it helps you if you're going to write anything, particularly science fiction, because it tells you what things you can write in a realistic way. You know, that you can have an ocean planet, but it turns to ice because it needs an internal heat source. So unless the centre of your planet is a different kind of liquid that's not water, it's going to turn into a big ball of ice. That's how water doesn't retain heat. Salt water can retain a little bit of heat, but not enough to have the entire surface covered in water. This is where I'm usually arguing with idiots who don't understand why Noah's Ark doesn't work as an idea. It doesn't work because if the Earth was covered in ice, then it would basically it wouldn't sustain itself. It's you know, if a god had covered the entire world in water, it would have turned to ice, because it would have to be fresh water if it was falling from the sky, and fresh water doesn't hold its temperature because it will freeze. And yeah, Noah is a metaphor. It's not an actual account of history. Oh shit. Oh, yeah, it's total metaphor. It's all about culling the bad from your world. It's not about a man sticking a load of animals in a boat. It's purely metaphorical. It's probably got more to do with the idea of a leader excising the bad from his tribe. All that stuff about putting stuff in a boat is just codswallop. Noah's Ark doesn't work because using the methods of boat building that are described in the book doesn't work, because there's no wood strong enough and flexible enough to be turned into a ship of that size. Calm down, baby. We're almost there. Calm down, baby. Calm down.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center. Keep on keeping on. All clear. Keep on keeping on. Sam Porter Bridges.
Someone's happy.
Hey, Sam. Good to see you. Guys like you make me proud to be part of
Yeah, I've heard it all before.
Until the next delivery, then. Stay safe.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Ah, it's done it. Right.
Thank you for your continued support. Your work is great. Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
A bit of little drinky poos. Another. Gotta get that stamina back. Part of my problem. I'm quite strong, but my stamina is terrible. Walking back from my place of work, I had shopping in both hands, and I had to walk up a hill. I had to stop at the top because my heart was beating like a bloody warp core. Hence my bath that I'm about to jump into. I'll just do the usual stuff. Standing. Couple more grenades. Number 2. And a shower, and then I'm going to save the game because I've got a nice bath to get into. Should be just right. It is weird. It's that thing with frogs that you can put a. If you put a frog in hot water, it'll jump straight out again. If you put a frog in water and slowly warm it up, it doesn't notice the temperature difference. One of the reasons why, one of the many reasons I do the lottery each week. Oh, that's been well stinking. I suppose all that running didn't help. But oh, he's winking at me again. That yeah, my dream would be to have a hot tub. Oh, I've got some more music. I'll play a bit of that.